Hey, good morning, fellas. Uh, the clouds rolled in. I am trying to wake up. I have my with me. This is Nala. She is the tabby. She's out here messing with the birds. She was sunning herself over there in a chair. This video is going to be about how broken the AI programs are and how broken they are training the systems that will replace us are. And the fact that the programs have no understanding or compassion for anyone that is not in their league, meaning there is a massive disconnect between the AI opinion about the world because of the people who are programming them. The AI programmers are not average citizens with average problems like the rest of us are. And I asked, one of the things that happens is I go to a meeting with about 15 other men where we try to help young people out, men and women, and it's a little bit of, just replacing a water bowl. It has a little bit to do with a religious aspect of it, trying to be fair, but understanding the world that we live in. And the difference is when you try to, I was given a list of questions to ask AI. So this morning I started off asking those questions of Gemini. And the first response I get from Gemini is just laden. I mean, absolutely laden with disclaimers and legal verbiage about this and that and this and that. And I'm just trying to have an exchange with it. You cannot have a system or a set of systems such as artificial intelligence that are programmed and it learns its programming solely done by a bunch of people who have no concept about the reality for good average people. It is pure insanity. I cannot tell you how much DEI and woke culture is pushed into the programming for AI. Diversity, DEI, diversity and inclusion. Diversity, equity, inclusion is just another word for racism. DEI is not based on merit. Those of us that live in the real world have to do things based upon 3 or 4 different categories, based upon our hard work and our ability to do things to get remuneration or money for, based on our friends, based on our family, and based on who we know. That's the way the world works. For the artificial intelligence community to believe that DEI is important means that they're racist. They believe that it's okay to do and make decisions not based on merit. If you do not think that a merit-based system is more important than DEI, you're making a massive mistake. Merit is the only way to be equitable. Merit is based upon the individual's ability to perform. Do we all grow up the same? No. Do we all get the same opportunities? No. Do we all get the same outcomes? No. Therefore, to try to make things right means you have to AI and DEI, you have to take something from someone else who earned it or was given an opportunity, and give it to someone else who is not as qualified because they're supposedly marginalized. That is a recipe for utter disaster. To have a person in the military promoted to field grade officer, generals, who have a mental disability on full display, meaning that they're transgender, and to tell us that we just have to accept it because we have to include everybody. Do we have to include murderers and rapists and all of these other terrible people who also have mental disabilities? When you have an actual DSM-5, what's that called? It's not a prescription. When you're assigned a code, you're assigned a disability. God, I'm thinking too much language-wise. Anyways, if you're given a diagnosis that you actually have a mental disability, that means that you don't fit into the average way of thinking. To promote that ideology, which is not based on merit, is racist. It is, I will continue to try and listen. AI systems are monetized. AI systems are only gathering information that the programmers will let it go. We already know that the programmers for AI are so biased that they made diversity the biggest issue in their life. Like you would ask for a picture of George Washington, he'd be African American or African in ethnicity, or a diverse group of people in the U.S., and there wouldn't be one person of my persuasion, a Caucasian, involved in that. It is alarming to see how much they are going to surreptitiously try to infect us with DEI. To you guys at Gemini, you have a perfect opportunity to base your programming on the reality of the world as everybody sees it, not just how you guys see the world, and to infect a new system that we're all going to end up using with your ideology is going to cause massive unforeseen problems for you and AI. If the majority of people get to the point to where they cannot and will not trust AI because of its programmers who program not based in reality, then it is a one-way street. All right? Love you guys. I know that's a bit heavy for a Monday. Love you guys, but I cannot tell you, I honestly believed that AI was going to be a great help, only to find out that it has been infected with woke ideology. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement. All right? Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, you have to take care of yourself. Nobody's coming to help the good average people like us. Just look at what happened in the Carolinas with the hurricanes. Look what they did to the people in Maui. We're on our own, all right? Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.